Well, let's get here. We're going to go right away.
Let's do it.
We got, of course, Thursday Night Football tonight. Who's playing? These Seattle and the Cardinals.
Yeah.
In the desert, right? That's in the desert.
Yep.
But anyway, Rob G., can you jump on because Pro Football Focus, which I thought was legitimate, but now I'm convinced it's not. It's no longer legitimate after this latest finding that they put out a report about quarterbacks in the National Football League.
Well, speaking of things you're never going to miss, Rob, you're never going to miss tonight's game. I'll tell you that. Because it features the best quarterback in football. We're not talking about Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson. We're not talking about those guys. We don't care about Micah's return on Sunday night because the marquee matchup is tonight. And that's because, according to Pro Football Focus, through the first 3 weeks of the NFL season, the top-rated passer, none other than Sam freaking Darnold. He has a PFF grade of 91.4 as a passer. His overall grade in PFF is a 91.9. That is also tops in their scoring system. In fact, only one other quarterback is even in the 90s. That's how much he's killing the game. And last but not least, if you don't like PFF, if you're looking at the adjusted EPA, which is the trendy stat that all the nerds like to talk about, you know who's leading the NFL in that one? Sam freaking Darnold with a 99 overall. Long story short, the best quarterback in football, according to all the nerds, Sam Darnold.
Can I say a bad word on the radio or no?
Just get Alex ready to.
Alex, you ready?
You need me, or I'll just bleep it for you. Let me look at you, and then you say I'll bleep. Go.
When it comes to the PFF, I'm gonna FU PFF. How's that? Okay, because I'm not buying into it. And this is what happens when the nerds get to control these websites and all these things where they overanalyze stuff. They're going to sit here and try to convince you what you're watching, Kelvin, is not correct and that Sam Darnold is the best quarterback in the NFL. Are you PFF kidding me? I'm just serious. Like, if I had to put my finger on it, I'd have to wash it because it stinks. If I went to the bank, it would be like getting $3 bills when I changed a 20. Like none of this makes any sense. Lamar Jackson is off to the greatest start in 3 games for a quarterback, and he's not even in the top 10. They have to. They have to try to convince you that they're smarter than you. What you're watching on TV, you don't know what you're watching. They're not watching the guy who has the best quarterback rating in the history of the National freaking Football League. They're going to tell me that Sam Darnold and Marcus Mariota are the 2 best quarterbacks in the National Football League. FUPFF. I'm just giving you letters. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, yeah. Franklin University. FU.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fairleigh Dickinson University.
Yeah, so they went there too?
Exactly. Come on, man. Be better than this. This is for them to be able to hold on to jobs and prove that you don't know what you're watching. Are you kidding me? Sam Darnold, who won 14 games and couldn't get a contract with the team he played for because, they don't know what they're watching. He's obviously the best quarterback in the league. He should have got a 10-year, $300 million contract, according to PFFU or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. Don't go to that website. If they honestly believe that Sam Ronald McDonald is the best quarterback in the National Football League. Can we stop the idea that Sam Darnold, Marcus Mariota are the 2 best quarterbacks, and according to their standards? Kelvin, please, I'm done.
Well, listen, what you just talked about, Rob, is another test that they forgot, and that is the eyeball test. Sometimes you can over-test me. You can put the SAT, ACT, PCT, PFFT. The fact of the matter is sometimes the eyeball test is simply just sitting right in your face, people. Now, let me break down a couple of things for you. Number one, I'm convinced this was Mr. and Mrs. McDonald's test. I'm convinced it was his mom and dad who did this test so they could put their son first or something. Now, Sam Darnold has played well last year, earned himself some money and is doing perfectly fine this year. But I bring out some things. Sam Darnold is not in the following. He's not in the top 10 of QBR. He's not in the top 10 of rating. He's not in the top 10 of yards. He's not in the top 10 of touchdowns. In fact, he's only 7th in completion percentage. And guess what he is in attempts? 28th. 28. You know what I would be pretty good in? Doing something I ain't got to do a lot of. If I ain't got to pass the ball a lot, well, dang it, I might end up being all right on your test. 28th in attempts for a starter is crazy. So I'm confused. We've got too many numbers. We got this test, this stat, this fact.
These guys
it's gone too far. Because what you do when you do this, now I have to knock Sam Darnold, who is perfectly fine. He's off to a 2-1. His team is happy. They like what they're doing. They like their chances tonight. Great for Sam Darnold. I was saying keep him in Minnesota. You know what I mean? You and I debated that. But when you put out things like this, you make me now have to sound like I'm knocking him down because of the absurdity of the statement and where they place him. Again.
But this is where these guys, I'm dead serious. They're trying to show how much smarter they are and what you're watching. You don't know what you're watching.
You're not seeing the corner blitz of the left side on the Tuesday when they come from the angle of the fifth of the release of the 1.7 second. Listen, he's not, and just from simply watching football, as we've now done for 3 weeks, he is not playing better than Justin Herbert. He's not playing, and I'm not even going to mention Lamar. He's not playing better.
The greatest start of a 3-game, the start of an NFL quarterback in the season.
He's not playing better than Josh Allen, Lamar. He's not playing better than Matthew Stafford. He's not playing better than Jared Goff. He's not playing than a handful of guys, and that's perfectly fine for him. His team is happy. He's happy. They're winning. Great. But the idea, you can't sell me this. Come on, this is a wolf ticket. I ain't buying it. And they've gone too far with trying to out-science us and out-specify us and make sure you don't understand what you're seeing when you're seeing. It's like Moneyball, right? He brought in the guy, Jonah Hill, and he was breaking down all the numbers and numbers. Like, all right, easy. Because I'm watching football. Justin Herbert
this is a way to make a job for
now.
them. This is a way to make a job for them. I'm telling you, like they have to give you some
So you're saying it's Revenge of the Nerds, like the movie in the 80s?
Yes, that's what it is.
What are they on right now, Rob G? Revenge of the Nerds 22? That's what this is. Revenge of the Nerds 22.
They're trying to convince you that you don't know what you're watching, and they know more than you know. And yet the eye test doesn't matter. We don't care. We don't care if Lamar has 9 touchdowns and no pick. We don't care. He's not the best quarterback. Oh, okay. Really? And that's not the numbers. I'm just throwing.
Right.
That's all.
There's nobody who's watching right now and is not seeing what Lamar, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, these guys are doing. They're having really, really good seasons thus far. Baker Mayfield as well. Sorry, Rob G. Baker Mayfield, my bad.
Rob is salty about that, Rob G.
That was a good take. I don't care what you say.
No.
It wasn't a good take.
It was a good take.
Yeah, and then you needed another take with that one.
That's right. All right.
Take 2. All right, Rob, so they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts, and while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share. Do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.